This shit cracking today, y'all. Hey, what up, everybody? What up, everybody? Welcome back to Matty P's Urban Comedy Podcast. Yeah, broadcasting live from TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook simultaneously, y'all. Let's get this cracking. Okay, look. Let me start this out, y'all. I've been just watching somebody's live today, and you know, they wouldn't let me up on them MAGA things. They wouldn't let me up. You know, black people, they wouldn't let me up. Hey, how you doing, Monique? But thing was that they talking about what has Obama done for black people? What Obama did, period. They talking about Obama ain't did this, Obama ain't did that. Obama ain't been in office 10 years. This has nothing to, the economy has nothing to do with Obama or Biden. They say, well, what has Obama did? Well, under Obama, the high school graduation rate was 83%. Okay? He also fixed Medicare with the Affordable Care Act, where people can't be charged denied because of previous conditions. Okay, women couldn't be charged higher because they're women. Okay, and they couldn't put a salary, they couldn't put a cap on you on what you need. Okay, he stopped the banks from taking our money that we put into the bank and use it for their own investments or to profit for themselves. He stopped that. Okay, let's see. He took the homeless veterans and he cut that in half for the homeless veterans. Okay. He also made it right that he made other countries give up their uranium so nobody can make a dirty bomb. He convinced them to do that, so he'd give the United States stuff so they won't be stolen, nothing like that. All right. He orchestrated the unaliving of bin Laden and stuff. Okay. Okay. And the federal prison system, he was cut that down by 83% too. So I'm trying to figure out what y'all mean what Obama didn't do. What you mean what Obama didn't do? Because y'all steady talking about Obama, this, that, do MAGA, but tell me what the fuck is Trump did? Obama had a stellar record. 89 months straight of job growth. Still a record right now by any president in history. Our GDP under Biden, under Obama, when he came to office was 10%. When he left it, it was 3% because 10% of our GDP was up. He got it down to 3%. He had a 4.7 unemployment rate, one of the lowest in history. Of all people, not just blacks and white, but all Americans worked. Okay, so he did things that y'all couldn't even recognize and understand what he did because y'all so busy looking at the man's color instead of what he's done, his character, what he's done. This man is respected all over the world, then, now, and forever. You see the NBA All-Star game? They stood up and gave that man a standing ovation just because he was in there. People started greeting him and running up to him and everything, and it was genuine. It was genuine love for Obama. Straight, genuine love Obama had. Okay? When Donald Trump goes somewhere, you hear boos, all that shit there. You didn't hear not one boo when Obama. And he ain't been in office in 10 years. Okay? Michelle Obama. They like to talk bad about Michelle Obama. But Michelle Obama has never posed nude in a magazine, has never been caught up in any kind of scandals. She carried herself like a woman. No matter what race she was, she carried and conducted herself like a woman should. Okay? She didn't need approval from the press on what she did. She didn't ask for it. She didn't demand it. They naturally recognized a woman and gave it to her, all her due respects. Can you say that about Melania? Melania's brought up now, mentioned a few times now in Epstein files now. That's y'all first lady. The movie Melania bombed out. And it was showed all over the world in the movie theaters, bombed. Becoming Michelle Obama on Netflix and woo. Okay. Use their own money. They did this. They made money. So I'm trying to figure out what did Trump do? How can y'all compare? See, Trump wants to be Obama so bad. He's envious of Obama, has rage against Obama because Obama is everything that he is not. Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize twice. He really didn't understand why he won it. But the name said it itself. Peace. Peace. Name a war that was under Obama. Name a war Obama started. Okay? You can't do it, can you? Well, then y'all want to follow this dude, this Trump motherfucker around here, like he's the best thing since sliced peanut butter on bread. Okay? And another thing came up too. And if y'all think about it, tell me one thing that white Americans have created here. Because we know hamburgers come from Germany. We know meatloaf also come from Germany and part of Europe nations, because the immigrants came over with that. Apple pies come from, apples come from, I forgot the region, but it went in the United States. They just grew them here. Okay? And the pies were made by the Dutch. Apple pies were made by them, the Dutch. Fried chicken came from slaves and the Dutch to people. That's where fried chicken came from. Pizza, we know, came from Italians. Chinese food, we know where that come from. Sushi and all that, we know where that come from. So explain to me exactly what has white America did? What have they invented? What culture is white America? White America has no culture. White culture is a third simulated grift. Put it like that. Because every culture, every race has a culture. Every country has a culture. White Americans have no culture. But the culture in America is FBA's Foundational Black Americans. We are the culture of America. We are the culture of America. You cannot tell me one thing that white Americans have been invented. What have they made from cooking? What they made from dress codes, slang, music? Nothing. They don't even know where the fuck they began at. Because y'all so much, y'all into the Bible so much, but everything in the Bible happened in Africa. You can only be one color, and Africa's on the equator. You can only be one color living in Africa, and that's a person, that's dark skin. Your skin is dark with pigmentation in it. White America has no culture. None. None. And nobody can tell me what white American culture is. Tell me one thing that white Americans have invented. Because y'all all of a sudden now y'all like to claim Italians, Sicilians, Jews, Greeks, all of them as whites all of a sudden now. But what has a white American living in the United States, what have they invented that have been utilized around the world? Tell me one thing. Because we know, for as blacks go, during the Industrial Revolution in the 1900s, we had 150,000 patents. 15,000 patents in there. How many whites have? And everything that we invented, you all still use today for your fundamental assets to get through life with. We can start with the reclining chair, the folding chair, indoor plumbing, cell phone, text message, GPS, okay, wash machine, the dryer, refrigerator, the broom, the mop, lye soap, lotion, okay, fried chicken. So we can go on and on about what blacks have invented. Like Dr. Charles Drew, when y'all go say y'all little plasma down the blood cell, so y'all get y'all money to feed y'all family with, or whatever you're gonna do with it, the plasma was taken out, separated by Dr. Charles Drew. Open heart surgery, Dr. Charles Drew. Blood transfusion, Dr. Charles Drew, black man. Shoes, black men. Soap, deodorant. You know what I'm saying? Incense, body oils, perfume. So what has white people invented in the United States? You tell me one thing white people have invented. Get on y'all Google right now and say, and ask them exactly what has a white American invented that is utilized throughout the world today. Just go Google it. And while you're Googling it, ask Google, where is the origin of white people, where they began? What are their origin? Where they began? How did they get here? Because we know one thing, two things for certain. Everybody living there in the present and future will all carry the Eve gene, which is scientifically proven that everybody on this world came from a black woman, the Eve gene. Everybody on this earth, we all carry that one DNA in us. That's the Eve gene. So we know where blacks come from. We know where Asians come from. We know where Italians all them came from. We know where Spanish came from. What is the origin of white people? Because although people just told you, are people of color. From the Hindus, Indians, the Asians, Hispanics, Native Americans, all people of color. Where does white people fit in this at? Where is their origin? Where do they come from? Where did they start? Can anyone tell me this? Where is their origin? You can't trace it nowhere. And in my opinion, like I told before, and it's just my theory, but I believe this would happen. Black people and people of color can make albino babies. I feel like some of those babies were probably considered bad or something to the people. They hey, you got to go. Pull some out there, fend for yourself. This is my theory. And I believe they end up some type of cold weather mountain somewhere was cold because albinos have bad eyesight. They get cold real easy. They have no pigmentation. The eyes are pink. The hair is blonde. And I believe that they were somewhere cold. And over time, they evolved. They started getting straighter hair. Because they love cold weather. You can see a football game, be 2 degrees below zero. White people got their shirt all off out there, cold as hell. Okay? So they adjusted their eyes, got adjusted. Like their hair got longer, then they got getting hairy on their face and stuff like that, all that stuff. And that's just my theory. Because no one can tell me or you, where did white people start? Where? So when y'all get on here to talk about history and facts about black people, know one thing. No matter how white people got here, they came from us. Because any color you put down, black is always the primary color in anything. The most dominant color of all. Black covers up every color in the crayon box. You will not see it. That's why when most people have interracial relationships with black, white, whatever, black is always a dominant color. Let's think about that. Think about that. And y'all say, well, why do y'all talk about racism? Because y'all always doing racist shit. You're always doing racist shit and saying racist shit. So y'all like to, when y'all can talk about it. But then when a black person stands up to it and calls you out on it and comes with facts and data to back it up, then it's all about racism. Oh, you just want to bring up the race card. No, we just bring up facts. Y'all can survive without us. For one, we're the strongest consumer in the United States. If we leave the United States, if every black left the United States right now, poor white people be the target because whites got to have somebody to fight with. Y'all don't even get along with each other. So if all blacks left America, which we ain't though, y'all won't know what to do. We are the biggest consumer in America. We spend them over $100 billion a year, down to $1 trillion a year. Black people do. There's nobody outspending us. Nobody. Our ingenuity, we can go anywhere and we can start our own communities, our own places. But you know what's going to happen then? Y'all going to try to come fuck with us. Because see, y'all want separatism, but you won't leave us alone. You told us we don't want you here. Okay, we go build our own communities. What happened? Y'all get jealous because why? You see that your money is not adding up to your city, but you see the black people were keeping their money within their community. It never left their community. Never. Never. Y'all wanted our black dollar. That's why y'all wanted integration and segregation, which was the biggest mistake I think we ever did. We should never segregate y'all. We should never did it. Never. That was one of the worst mistakes in the world. We should have never, ever got integrated with you all. Because if we hadn't got integrated with you all would really see the power of the black dollar. You all would see it. And it will blow y'all fucking mind. I'm gonna land my plane on. Let's get some people up in this panel up here, y'all. Let's get everybody going up in here. Let's see. Let me get everybody get on up here. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said hello.
What's going on? You still trying to get the people up here. See who all want to come up. You see who all want to come up here. You come on up, Tippy. I like what you're saying. Okay, let's get. We'll just talk here though. What's going on here? How everybody doing? Hello, y'all can hear me?
Hi.
How everybody doing?
That was a powerful speech, my man. Okay, had me speak to this over here. That was powerful.
I mean, I just try to state the facts. I just try to state the facts. It's keep with the facts.
Right.
Because you can't beat facts. A lie will never beat facts. Okay, two things I know for certain. Facts, numbers, and truth will never lose out. Will never lose out. Can never be wrong.
Right.
Because that just pissed me off there because I was having to see little black people talking about Obama, what he didn't do, did this, that, and another. Obama accomplished a whole lot of shit because, see, they so used to presidents not doing something, being loud and out there, that they don't recognize what's going on in the background. You know, Biden wasn't loud. Biden got the job done. Obama wasn't loud.
Right.
He got the job done. But all the ones who ran their mouth always talking are the ones who always were fucking up the economy. All of them.
See what it is, a lot of people are afraid of the truth.
Yeah, that part. That part. Because if y'all think about it, can y'all tell me where did white people come from and what is their culture?
That's true. Let me see.
Think about it.
Ask my phone.
Ask, did y'all ask? I found it Google. Did I ask Google? Because if everything happened in Africa in the Bible, like they said, the first human bones were found in Africa, the first ever, the Eve gene, the first woman of the world who gave birth to everybody, her DNA in this world, and everything happened in Africa. You can't be number one color in Africa, and that's a person of color. So where in the hell do white people come from? Think about it. Somebody Google it. Ask me. I want to know. Because I can never...
They're saying that their ancestry comes from Europe, Western Asia, and parts of North Africa.
Okay, but still, where? We know Africans, we know as American people of color, we know we started in Africa. The one gene everybody had.
Here we go, because I heard this. I was getting ready to say, during Pharaoh time,
they were dark.
Not Pharaoh, but Moses' time,
they were dark.
God was upset. And so what he did was they started speaking different languages, right? Some went to the north, some went to the south. And that's just what it's saying. The light-skinned evolved as a survival mechanism as humans moved away from the equator into higher latitudes.
So that makes my point good right there. Wait a minute. So that makes my point right.
Dark at the beginning.
Yeah, wait a minute. But it makes my point right about albinos. Light skin.
Yes.
You're right. You touched on that, Maddie.
Okay.
Yep.
So that go prove my point right there.
When Nimrod tried to build that building, and he scattered everybody, and
okay, but
he's trying to reach God.
Okay, but I want to know another question. What is white culture? And what does white people invented
Okay.
in America? What have they invented?
So they have this social construct. The concept of white people as a single unified group did not exist in Europe before the mid 17th century. People was identified by they get sparked up. Nationality, Irish, German, English, rather than race.
That's what I'm saying.
Rather than race.
And now I want to know.
So
they don't know what they are. In today's term, they would be called mutts. Like animals, like dogs have different breeds in them. They'll be considered a mutt because none of them can tell you. I'm still trying to figure out what have they contributed to the world that everybody, that everyone uses. I just want to know.
And it's and it said how white people became white. A reminder: humans originated in Africa.
From the Eve gene, I just said that.
Okay.
And I think albinos were cast out. I think albinos cast out.
Ago.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
And I think the albino kids were cast out because albinos have bad eyesight. They get cold easy, and over time they adapted to the cold weather. They figured out growing long hair will make straight hair, probably keep them warm. Okay. They adapted to the light.
Albinos had to mate with the Neanderthals in order for them to even be creative. That's how they were even created.
Thank you. I didn't want to say. I don't want to say that. Yeah, I didn't want to say that because they. Oh, you know what I'm saying. I didn't want to say, but I was hitting on that.
I mean, it's facts. Yes, it's the truth though. If we speak in truth, that's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then even in the Bible, it said that after Cain slew his brother, he was going to go. He sent them out from wherever he was at.
The land of Nod. The land of Nod.
Man, them folks out there is going to get me. He said, I promise I'm gonna put a protection over you, and they ain't going to touch you. I'm going to make you the shade of snow. So what does that mean?
So I'm trying to tell you, they have no origin. They have no origin. They don't. You know, and then you ask them.
Not from this planet.
Yeah. And then you ask them right now, what is white culture in America? It's going to all derive back to black culture. There is none. It all derives back to America. From clothing
and
dancing.
Is it anywhere?
That's what I'm saying. Because all of a sudden now, Germans are white, consider them white now. But they're Germans. You remember, you come in here, you're German. When Italians came over here, they were going bad against Italians and the Greeks.
The Irish.
Yeah, the Irish, they were going bad against them because they weren't white, they said. Because they were olive-colored skin.
Yeah.
Okay? And they don't know that the original Jews are black, right? And see, and when the white Jews see them, that's why they call them Jewish, because it means that Jews say we're a black Jew, we're Jew, we are Jews, not Jewish.
They believe in the religion of the Jews, so that's what makes them Jewish.
And to me, it meant that they said that they wish I was a Jew. I wish I was a Jew. Yeah.
The Jews that were over there now are from Poland, and those are the Ashkenazi Jews.
Yes.
Yeah, and Russia.
But when they become white, because according to them,
when they pencil whooped us, white, because really on the eastern seaboard, when they first came to this continent, if you had money and land, you were considered white at the banks. So then it doesn't matter what color you are, because even black people were considered white because they had money. So then they switched it around because really to be black, to sign your name as you black or whatever means that you are EAD.
Yes. And here's another thing I brought up too about them. The pissed me off with they said Kamala wasn't black. But I'm gonna ask y'all a simple question, y'all. And y'all ask me yes or no. Do y'all consider Prince black? You know, the singer. Do y'all consider Prince black?
Of course.
Do everybody agree with that? Everybody kind of agree with that?
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Prince had an Indian mother and a Jamaican father. Who else had an Indian mother and Jamaican father? Who else? Thank you. So why is Prince? Wait. Hold on, Monique. So why is Prince considered black and Kamala Harris not? And they got the same makeup and parents.
Because the people who are saying she's not black got it from the people who weren't black. They started that, not us. Because in California, we knew that she was black and she was sentencing black people to a lot of time in prison. So we knew she was black then.
But the point is, though,
when the white folks start saying that she wasn't black, that's when other people.
Wait. But the point is this, though. I'm trying to make too. So they say she sent all them black people to prison. That's a fucking job.
Yeah, because they really sent themselves to prison.
Yeah, all she did.
Sent themselves to prison.
All they did present the evidence. That's all she did. They sent themselves there. She just gave out the time, and she didn't really give out the time. Go ahead, Kate.
Can I correct something here? If you actually look into it, she only prosecuted 40-something people.
Exactly. That's what I was.
Yeah, and she's the attorney general. She didn't have to.
That's new facts. I didn't know that.
I think it was jail.
They don't talk about the program that's set up out here.
Yeah,
Right.
once you get back on track.
And wait. Hey, Monique. Hey, Monique. I'm recipient of that program. I learned how to weld in prison under her program. I learned how to weld under her program.
Who's a program like that? You know, it's crazy. It's crazy because just because this man, this Trump says that who is he to say who's black and who? Why do we even stop?
But who are we?
I heard that today.
But who are white people to decide who's black or not?
Another lie.
Answer that. Who are white people to decide who is black and who's not black?
They were the powers at the time. But now that we know, we could take that back.
Remember they gave us that one drop rule?
Yeah.
Remember the one
What you say, Anita?
Look, I'm gonna say this.
that one drop rule?
The one drop rule, or we
Yeah,
two-fifths black.
One drop rule.
Two-fifths black, yeah.
But my thing is, we live in today's time. Who is that president or any president who are not of color allowed to say who's black and who's white?
So I'm trying to figure out.
That's crazy.
How you gonna tell who black?
You can point that out.
Let me tell you something. And white people don't understand this. The hardest thing in the world for black people is to be black in America, and the worst place to be is in a racist white man's head.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
Well, we live rent free in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, we sure do.
Like Obama got condos in Trump's head.
What we're doing.
Obama got condos in Trump's head.
I mean, but to be all the way fair, you know what I'm saying? The people that were designated black back then, they should have been fighting like we are now. So we wouldn't have to fight this hard. Because the fact of the matter is that we allowed them to call us that just so we can integrate.
And that was the worst mistake ever. For us to integrate was the worst thing ever. Because we were successful on our own.
They took all our ideas. What did we gain? We didn't gain shit. They gained everything.
Nothing, because you can't, like I can say, you can't tell me one thing a white person in America has invented that has benefited everybody. You can't say the internet because that was in India and Asia. So you can't say that. Okay?
And then too, I mean, if you look at it in this context too, all the things that we know today from just Black History Month, the length of the inventions that we did. If we told them not to use, they hate us so bad. If we told them don't use none of the inventions that we invented, boy,
let me
they'd be in bad shape.
You can go in anybody's house right now. You go
we invented the AC.
Yeah. But wait a minute.
Just the AC alone is keeping them comfortable.
And remember this too, y'all. If you go in anybody's house right now, I'm gonna say white people's house, any white person's house right now, you gonna see either shit black people invented, they got from China or Thailand. You rarely see shit in the United States that made in the United States. Hell, even Levi jeans made in Mexico, and tennis shoes and shit made in Korea and all that shit. So I mean, what has the fucking white American done?
And what have they made?
The street lights were not invented by white people.
And I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the northwest of this continent, so I fucks with a blend of all humans.
Me
right?
too. I grew up in St. Louis. I'm in St. Louis. I grew up here.
Right. You know what I mean? But to be all the way honest, you know what I mean? What have they made? Everywhere they've conquered and took, they just moved into them palaces. They moved into them buildings and into them structures. They didn't build anything.
That's right. Hey, let me get Black up here right quick. Hey, Black, come on, Black. The Indian, the down the bottom, Black. I can't see his name. Come on, Black. Come on up.
What's up, Matty?
What's up?
How you doing, brother?
What up?
I'm gonna say something in my language, and I'll tell you what it means. Yaete, chikene, kwa, naezinda, meka. It says, "Hello, my relatives here on Turtle Island."
Okay, I like that.
You
chopped out?
Hello, brother.
You chopped out?
Chiokawa Apache.
Okay, damn.
You remember me, brother? I came on your lines before.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you a story about Black before you get started. And for people to understand, during the Civil War, and they erased out the history books, y'all, this is a fact. Indians did have slaves, but when the Civil War started, they were only slaves because they were conquered and grabbed. They didn't know the fuck they was. Let's get that straight. Like anybody, they conquered it, they grabbed their ass, and no, you ain't going to work for us. That's how they went down. But when the Civil War started, who do y'all think helped the runaway slaves and slow soldiers and shit? The Indians did. The Indians helped us.
Indians.
I think they call it Buffalo Soldiers. They say, well, that's derogatory name, no, it's not, because the Indians back in the day, black people weren't shaving and nothing, so they had this fucking all this hair on their face and shit, and with dark skin. And just think about it, they favored a buffalo in the face. Right or wrong?
But hey, to be honest, up in Portland, Oregon, every year we had a parade, and one of the last Buffalo Soldiers, he owned a lot of clubs and a lot of bars called the Texan.
Okay.
And he was the last Buffalo Soldier, and he was a melanated man.
I know. And let Black go finish, Black.
And he was in uniform every year.
Okay, finish up, Black.
We have a lot of family members that are African American descendants, and when they got off the plantations, our family hid them from them, and then they became family members of ours in Texas.
Yes.
And you guys are family. That's the way we see it. We don't see any other.
That's what it is.
We appreciate you. That's good.
Well,
to know.
have y'all noticed something?
I know. Don't say that.
Hey, have y'all noticed though? Have y'all noticed this? I don't know the right term to say it. I'm saying the Native Americans. Because I want to call them Indian because Indians from India. But the Native Americans here, the Native Americans, the real natives here.
Nice.
Have y'all noticed that they are never racist toward us? We never had no race, no problem with it. Have y'all noticed that? Have y'all ever noticed
Some
that?
of them are though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, some of them are.
I've seen some of them are.
But I have never seen it.
I'll say this as native. I'll say this as natives because if you remember that movie, the Night of the Flowery Moon, how they snuck in,
Yeah,
because they wanted the gold, they wanted the oil, they wanted all their shit. So they snuck into our tribes, which is in the East Coast. And yes, some of them were mixed with white and natives, and they did own slaves, but it wasn't us. And it was because they were the first people that ran across Anglo-Saxon when they got off that Plymouth Rock, so to speak.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So they came and took over. You got to remember, they came and took over, and they give them as they started pledging to each other and let's unite. Well, see, that's exactly how they took this country. They couldn't take it any other way because the Germans hate the Jews, and these people hate those people, and the Russians hate Poland and so forth. But when they said, well, let's expand, let's go west. So they send Lewis and Clark, and where'd you St. Louis on that river?
That's where I'm at.
They sent these people, and then what they had was a wench. They called her Pocahontas. It wasn't a wife. They were all taking turns on her.
I thought it was Sacagawea. You mean Sacagawea?
Yeah. Pocahontas was the same thing.
Yeah, Sacagawea.
They used her as a toy for the trip. Yeah, and they all used her and abused her, and she was a young kid. Just like these, you got to remember, here's something I'm going to say real clear. You guys got to understand this. Their DNA, that when they got off them boats, is still here. And that's why these files are, and I'll tell you this, it's bigger than these damn files. Because if you add on a daily basis how many children are missing here in the United States, it averages 2,300 children a day.
Damn.
This is not a week, a day. Now, I want somebody to have a computer in front of you times 2,300 times 7. Can somebody do that real quick?
That's too much number. Get that. That's gonna be over 2,200, 22,000
for a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
22, yeah.
Now for 1 week times that for 4 weeks, and what do you got?
Shit. 42. 40 between 42
Okay,
and 43.
42 times. So now you've times that.
Okay, we get to a year. Okay, a year. That's what you're getting to. We're gonna keep going through the numbers. But
365.
Okay.
How much?
We're gonna go through the numbers, and I'm saying it's about 365 million.
Thousand.
I mean, you're 1,000.
Okay,
I said that last week.
Yeah. And trip out on this because I went to the capital of Cheyenne, Wyoming, because we were protesting. A bunch of kids, and they're all brown skinned. Most of them. I had a video where I put the video out there. I think I sent it to you, Manny.
I got to look at it.
But they were out there, and there was a one of the, what do they call them, state senators or whatever, and he came out to talk. It was a PR bullshit because I looked him right now. I says, "Hey, where's all the missing children at? I'd like to thank you," and he just ignored the hell out of me. And then I even asked some of the officers that were there, the state troopers. All right, I said, do you want to have a conversation? Can I interview? Because what I did is I do a protest as a native independent journalist, and I was interviewing people there. I interviewed all white people because I wanted to hear what they had to say. And this lady says, "I finally realized how the treatment of your people, the brown-skinned people, have been so horrible." I says, "Ma'am, we see it, but it's hard for your people to see it because I don't remember ever that African brothers, my people, ever putting people on trees and making them Christmas ornaments. I don't remember
that
ever
part.
Us owning plantations and having you guys work the fields. I don't ever remember that." And then I said, "Here's the last thing. Your people have unlike all our leaders." Yes. All our leaders, your people have done this. To our leaders, my brother's leaders, the Mexican leaders, I said, your people have done this.
And I don't understand why Asians have a problem with us. And when the whites put them in encampments in the 1940s, the 30s.
And in truth, white people have been indoctrinated a little worse than us because they had to be indoctrinated so bad that they'll keep the motherfucking candle lit. They'll keep the torch lit for what their forefathers did.
Yes.
Can I have a number 8?
What's that, Master?
And somebody in the comments says, more Mexicans. Well, the identity of Mexican is not the true identity of Mexican. They are natives.
We get some
Spanish and Native American.
I agree.
Yeah, Native American and Spanish. That's all it is.
Yeah, they mixed with Spaniards. They Spaniards,
and Native Americans,
and African,
and Native American too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And here's a story, Maddie. Here's a story a lot of people don't want to talk about. Now, back in the day, you got your books. I read other books about African American slavery, and it's sad because these horn dogs, plantation owners, love black women.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to admit it.
Yeah.
They didn't want to admit it, and they used and abused them. And then just the same thing they're doing, taking children from their families.
Yeah.
They did the same damn thing. Same damn thing.
But it's a pattern, right?
But
because everything you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing it since they got here. They was doing it over there. You got to remember, Alexander the Great's father, he was a big old homo. And then all them fools that came from over there in Greece, they wearing them togas. The Romans are really Greeks. They're wearing togas. They was really into that action, man. They into taking what they want, man, and not asking later, man.
Dresses.
And Black Bear. I wanted to confirm one thing that part of the reason why they took over is because they eliminated the actual buffalo.
That was our food source.
Yes.
Yeah, right. The food.
No. Here's something you just mentioned is really clear. In Africa, do not the animals migrate?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Same thing here. So when they go up north to go eat, and you got to remember These are all plains, greasy grasslands, all throughout the United States until you get to the big cities.
Okay.
Now that's what the buffalo used to do, and then come winter they move south.
Yes.
So they feed the people of the north, and then they come back to the south.
Yes. Hey y'all, thank El. Hey y'all, hold it for 1 second. El sending all y'all some gifts. Y'all, thank her, y'all.
Thank you, El.
She sent all y'all something.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome, guys. Listen, I appreciate all of you, and every time I'm here, I learn something. So I'm just sitting listening for now. Go
Hey
ahead.
y'all,
Sorry, sir.
if y'all have a good time, y'all,
And I said,
go to her. Go to her live.
Say this.
Go ahead, match up.
I said, let's say this. I've seen pictures of I don't know who they were, but they were sitting on millions and millions of skulls of the bison.
Yeah, it was right here because I'm in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and somebody's really loud.
What?
I'm right here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm a local artist here, Native American artist. I'll show you if you guys want to see my art real quick.
All right. I'll also tell you about Wyoming. Only black people I ever knew in Wyoming play for the football team. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think
I want to see it.
Yeah, go to the art.
Will you show us?
Yes, show the art. So yeah, and then you go back to it that people of color, and I don't understand why people of color have to be racist toward other people of color. That's what I don't understand. We all in the same fucking boat.
Because it's power.
But we fighting the same enemy.
It's power, though.
Go ahead, white woman. Go ahead, Go ahead, El.
I'm not gonna.
Hold up.
I won't dig too deep. Can somebody mute? I don't know what's happening. Oh wow.
That's nice there.
That's beautiful. You are very talented, sir.
Oh, yeah. I need a dream catcher.
These are called spirit sticks.
Oh yeah, what they do? Protect from spirits? Or you put them in your yard? You put them in your yard or where?
Those are gorgeous.
Now listen, I'll try to explain to you. When you have to go on a
tap screen,
walk,
y'all. Tap screen.
Or when you have to go on a walk and find yourself, and you're going through all kinds of problems, you take a spirit stick, you go up to the mountains, and go pray, and find your peace. And if you have to be up there for 3 days, that's fine, because you find yourself. You go regular. I made this when I go to protest. I made this a special for this United States people. I made this.
Oh, what is it? I see it got the stars on it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fired up.
Because I'm out there for the kids, man. I see all this right here.
Oh, the blue hand. What the blue hand print? I forgot to say the blue hand print before. The missing kids, right?
Yeah.
The handprint for the missing kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And the red hand is them girls, is the native girls. The Standing Rock and all that, right?
Oh, that's nice there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I know they hate that. I know they hate that.
Oh.
I know they hate
all
that.
the missing children. I was in front of the Cheyenne, the Capitol, in front of the Capitol. I had all my flags. This is a buffalo horn.
Do you sell any of that? You sell anything?
Yes, I sure do, brother. Turquoise.
How much for? I need a dream catcher. Hey, I'm tell you something. I got hit the dream catchers in prison, y'all. And this guy from Native America, he just walked to me and said, "You look like you're going through something, my brother." He gave it to me. I said, "What is this?" He said, "Just hang it in your doorway of your cell, and you'll be protected all night." And y'all know, since I had a dream catcher, I never had a nightmare since I had dream catchers.
Then I make these are buffalo jawbone tomahawks.
Damn. Oh, they sharp?
Oh wow.
It look like a cardinal.
That'll break your skull.
Is that a cardinal? How much is that?
See the teeth?
Yeah, how much is that?
This right here, this is about $200. This will take your life.
Hey, Black Baron, go ahead,
Educational purposes.
Go ahead, El.
Sir, are you selling any of this online? Like, do you have an online store where you can showcase it?
I don't.
You need
I was gonna ask you if you didn't, or if you need help getting it online. I would like to just donate my time to help do that, because it's something I have a lot of
that's good. Thank
experience
you, El.
in.
That's a good thing, El. Thank you, El. That's cool, y'all. That was cool.
Absolutely. I mean, like.
That's hella awesome. That's
that
dope
right
about
there.
it.
This is a buffalo shoulder. This right here.
That's so beautiful.
Wow. Like a buffalo shoulder. And then I made this one. I burned it with metal.
How long does it take from start to finish usually?
Probably about almost a month because it's paint after paint, and then I clear it. Wow. And then this I burned by hand.
One more question. Is it like I assume it's a long process, but like when does it feel done to you? Because each one is so different than the next. It's a process.
I just put it.
Hey, I like that one. I like that.
I put it this little chipped up because I had it in my storage here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm unboxing up because I'm getting ready to sell my house. I'm going through a divorce, but I'm gonna move forward. And this is what I do.
You need an online shop. You need an online store for real. You really do.
Please let me help. Like I'm more than happy to do all of that. It would be my pleasure.
Show me a dream catcher.
Guys, do you remember?
Show me a dream catcher.
You remember Standing Rock?
Standing Rock. I heard that.
You remember Standing Rock?
North Dakota, right?
Oh, wow. Yes, sir.
Got this from Sacred Fire, Standing Rock. And then what you guys talk about earlier?
Buffaloes.
Buffalo.
Hey.
And then here's the rock. And then I made like a water coming off the top, running down like a little river.
This is like invaluable. You can't put a price tag on having things like this. This is a part of America, what's left of America. It's great.
And then,
hey, Black Bear Man, show me a dream catcher. Show me one of the dream catchers.
I have them upstairs. Hold on real quick. This is a black bear skull that I painted.
A bear skull?
It was an old male bear. He had chipped his tooth and everything.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
That is so cool. That's amazing.
This right here is about a $2,300 buffalo.
That's a whole buffalo head. I see it. That's a whole buffalo head. It's cool.
They got turquoise all around it.
How do people find you, sir? Do you go to art shows? Like, how does it?
I don't go to any shows. I don't do any of that stuff. I sell to friends and people I know. Here's some more dog bones I got here.
Damn. Wow. Bust your head wide open with one of them, boy. Crack your whole skull.
Just like that.
Damn.
You always say the most.
What would you do is you would put a hole here and hang it around your back, and if it was like this leather here, you just pull it, and then it's a weapon ready to go.
See, L, I wasn't wrong, L. See, I wasn't wrong, L. I told you.
Yes, it need to be shown.
I will make it.
It's my other one there.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's so cool.
I like that.
Oh, wow. You have a great museum there.
Look what I got in the eyes.
It look like African mask.
Gorgeous.
Hey, yeah, look like African mask, doesn't it?
The intersection of your culture.
Wow.
The intersection of your cultures is amazing. That is so cool.
Oh, got the dogs on the side. Okay.
Very creative.
And look at on the rocks here on the side. I got rocks all over the side.
Oh,
I know you go through a whole lot of crazy glue.
Go through a lot of glue, brother. It takes time to do this. Yeah. These are Apache teardrops.
Teardrops.
Apache teardrops. Instead of giving in to be a slave, they gave their life up and jumped off a cliff. Show how brave they are instead of being the white man's slave.
Hey, okay, Black Bear Man. Gene Johnson said, "Do you go to flea markets?"
Oh, I only sell to people I know.
You got to network more, though.
Really.
You got to network more because
I think we should.
Yeah.
We should get you a store at least, like so people can see it.
I got some more stuff. Like I said, I'm packing because I'm getting ready to sell my house.
Hey, Black Bear Man. Gene says, "Do you make Indian pottery?"
No. If I did, I'd probably be at the res.
Because you got people in the comments right now, Black Bear Man, are interested in your stuff, man. They are interested. Look at the comments, y'all. They're interested.
You want to see a war jacket?
Yeah, I said bow and arrow right there too.
Yeah.
You want to see a war jacket?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Yes.
I'm gonna paint this pretty soon.
Damn.
I'm gonna make this a war horse. And I got this Colorado because I used to live in Colorado.
Sure.
But I'm gonna put my native art on this, on the map of the white man's map of our people. So when I do that, that's gonna be coming up. It's an actual map of Colorado. And over here by
tap the screen for me, y'all. Tap the screen.
Over here by, here's where they had the Sand Creek Massacre. By Sawacha area. They're right over here by Colorado Springs. They have the massacre right about here.
I want to see this war jacket you're talking about.
I'm gonna get it. Give me a second. Hold on.
I want to see this war jacket.
We need him to, while he's like packing and moving around, he should just take as many pictures of what he has. Just get a bunch of pictures, so we can do something with them.
And put it on your TikTok page.
Good have a conversation. I'll grab it.
That's right.
All right, just go ahead. He should take all this stuff, put it on Facebook, on his Facebook Marketplace. You know what I'm saying? Or
he could make a TikTok. He can do a TikTok shop with that very easily.
Yes.
I'd be happy to do that too for him. It doesn't matter, whatever it is. But
for the people, okay, but I've got
beautiful.
I've got y'all. For the people on my YouTube can't see this, what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all this. What are you doing? For YouTube, Facebook. I'm trying to get in there closer to you all to see it. But he makes these things. Can y'all see it?
Can you expand yourself? Or expand that any bigger? No, it's as big as it goes, I guess.
Yeah, I'm using my camera. My camera up here. I got my camera up here on my laptop, which is is on live on Restream, where the people in Facebook and YouTube on YouTube can see it, because they're only hearing it, they're not seeing it. So I had to show it to them. But yeah.
Why don't you have these? Why don't you have them integrated so it all shows the same screen? You didn't set it up that way.
Nope, I tried it.
And not to sound nasty, but does anybody want to see my beaver?
There it is, right there. I see it.
Oh wow! I'll show you mine if you show me yours. I'm kidding.
Oh Lord,
beaver right there.
This ain't that type of show, y'all.
You know I'm joking, but I can't pass up the opportunity.
Oh, that's a war jacket.
Like that.
Oh, that's nice. That's a war outfit.
Buffalo skin war jacket.
Damn, with the boots.
Wow.
With the boots.
That's the front. This is just the front. Okay, that's just the front.
Is it warm?
That is so awesome. That is amazing. Is it leather?
I wore this at the protest. Everybody got out of the damn way because I came with power. All right, you see this?
Yeah.
Now watch. Now watch what I did on the back. You'll see.
Is that all leather?
Leather.
Damn.
Buffalo leather.
I'm going to say, damn.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, man. You need to be selling this stuff, man. You need to be marketing some of this stuff for real.
Look at here, brother. Watch this.
Oh, damn. Put that back up. You TikTok get mad at you. They take you down. Yeah, put that back up.
It's for educational purposes. It's Native American art.
Okay. I need y'all to tap the screen for me. Y'all tap screen. Maybe you know what?
That's the pants. Now what? Now watch when I flip this. Watch when I flip it.
That's beautiful. That's very beautiful.
See how it matches?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
What are those porcupines?
These are like when you're in the mountains.
Oh.
Just like have you seen those mountain men wear this stuff and they try to copy us? They wear little high boots. Well, that's
one time. What are buffaloes? Are those buffaloes or porcupines?
Yeah, no, these are like leather.
No, the picture. Is that a buffalo? The picture on there?
No, these are black bear.
Oh, bear.
Black bear.
Okay.
Now that stuff you got there is very precious.
I thought they were Florida.
What'd you say, E?
No, look at the bear. Look at the bear.
Beautiful.
Damn,
that is expensive.
Hey, Edward, what were you saying, Edward? Edward said something. What did you say, Edward?
You can't put prices. That stuff you got there is very pricey. You can't really put a price on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's history.
It's nice though. It is nice though.
Remember, I came in a lot of your lives. I just been away for a bit trying to fix some shit at my house.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I busted my wife. I busted my wife with a man. I've been faithful. I'm being honest. not all men are dogs. I was faithful for 25 plus years and never been with another woman. And she decided to step out, and I caught her and forgave her, but didn't tell her I knew. But after the second time, I said, I had enough. I'm done.
It'll be gonna be the first time.
Second time.
It'll be done with it.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
And I'm not trying to say nothing bad. It happened. I move on. That's it. There's nothing else to say. But here it is. Check this out. Hold on. Now, here it is.
It's now the great God to take charge.
I love Indian culture.
I thought that was a rim at first. I thought it was a rim. I ain't lying. I thought it was a rim sitting over there.
You got the 4 winds: white, black, red, yellow.
Okay. You need to get your Facebook. You need to get your Facebook. You need to start promoting on your TikTok page, man. You really should. Thank you for the entertainment. Thank you. Yeah, but I like that. Yeah. But y'all.
Thank you for sharing, Black Deer.
Mm-hmm. But did y'all hear what Donald Trump did other day? I'm not sure y'all know about this.
What part? What did he
Which part? Okay. He says that he wants to erase history in America because slavery makes us look bad. Hold on.
Oh, what a lovely martyr. What a real man of the people. What a fucking piece of shit.
Well, guess what though? So they had this exhibit in Philadelphia, before they built the White House. The first 2 presidents, Washington and Jackson, both lived in this house in Philadelphia. Because if y'all didn't know, Philadelphia was originally the nation's capital. Originally the nation's capital. Okay. So they lived in this house. And so when Washington moved in there, Washington brought 8 slaves with him in his house. Right? Andrew Jackson didn't have no slaves, but Washington did. And he acquired another one. He sent back for another one to Virginia to bring another one up, and gave 9 slaves. Now, no one knows what happened to them slaves. No one knows what happened to them, right? But the house all of a sudden was burned up.
Okay. The president's house.
Okay.
Are you talking about the president's house?
Yes, in Philadelphia. Yeah, in Philadelphia. Okay.
The house was what?
Burnt.
The house was burnt up. Is that what you said? Okay.
Yeah. So they couldn't build the house over no more because in 1950 they realized that the house that was there was a historic landmark in Philadelphia. So in the 1950s they reconstructed the house, but they couldn't put the roof on the wall because they were gone. So what they did, we made an outside exhibit. If y'all go to Philadelphia, they says there it's an outside exhibit, right?
It's back.
Yeah. So it's outside exhibit of artifacts and amazing artifacts, and the people only steal them. I'm like, damn, I tripped me out. But anyway, it mentioned a lot of slave stuff. The slave trade going through there with George Washington slaves. So Trump always said that Washington was his favorite president, right? So when Trump found out that he had slaves, Trump said he ordered Philadelphia to take it down.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
He ought to take it down, right? So
he can never use an opportunity to ever do one thing not terrible. He cannot help himself.
When the judge told him that slavery is a part of our history, that is a part of American history. Germany, if you go to Germany on a tour, Germany will take you on a tour and tell you about the Holocaust. They recognize, they understand it, and they take it to a museum and everything. Why is America so afraid? Like America act like the people in the world don't know they had slaves over here. That's what I don't understand. Like he act like we don't know he had slaves over here. That's what freaks me out. And then when Jesse Jackson died, did y'all see he wrote on when Jesse Jackson died? Y'all see what he wrote? He makes it all about him on everything. He said that only reason Obama won because of Jesse Jackson. And he said Jesse Jackson couldn't stand Barack Obama. He told me he couldn't stand him. He said, me and him, I know him before I was president. We used to hang out. When? When?
The picture of them shaking hands, but that was one picture, and then never seen them together drinking or none of that, hanging out,
One
smiling,
photo
laughing,
op.
none of that. Acting
One
like
photo
one
op.
photo
That's
op.
it.
But he always got to make it about
Just
him.
one.
He always got to make it
Yeah,
about
every time.
him.
He couldn't
Listen,
just say,
when-
"I'm sorry to the family for for his passing," and
No,
none of that. You couldn't
Because-
even say
No,
that
that's a
part. He always
that's-
has to make sure his
that's a
ass is
publicity
part of
event
the
for him.
story.
It's a PR event and a photo op for him. Yep.
Because didn't the same one that talked bad about Jesse Jackson's son when he got arrested? What did he say when talking bad about him?
Talk about bad about everybody.
But when Jesse Jackson's son got arrested, when he was the same one that talking bad about Jesse Jackson's son and how corrupt they is and everything.
Yes, he was.
So if Jesse
Yes, he
Jackson your
was.
boy,
Just
why
like
you gonna
he
talk about
was
his son
about
like that? That's
Biden's
your
son.
boy. And then, so after Lamine, he put out with Michelle Obama and Barack on it with picturing them as apes. Tim Scott said, "Please tell me it's a joke. Please tell me the joke is not real." He said, "Tell me," because he said, "Because this is the worst racism I ever seen come out of the White House." You said the worst
He
racism
stood
you ever
10
seen.
toes down
Yeah.
and owned it.
Yeah.
That's a surprise that Tim Scott said anything with his ugly, bald-headed self.
But wait a minute though. So that's the worst racism you've seen come out of the White House. So that means there's been more, but not that bad. That's what he said.
Right.
Because I'm like,
Right.
okay, I'm listening to this.
Right.
So now Trump
But
get on
like,
Truth Social
whatever.
and tell him, well, we've been knowing each other while we work together all the time. We see each other all the time. He could have talked to me in private about that. But when it comes to the white lady, he destroyed her. He talked bad about her.
Him to say that?
He
You
talked
really
bad
thought he
about
was
the white
doing
lady.
something there.
He always got to war up against a woman, but when a man comes from like Gavin Newsom and Pritzker and Shapiro and Walton get in his ass, he don't say nothing.
Talking about him like a dog.
Wait, I gotta say this because I have something to add here. So, hold on, let me in the other room. So, I think it's important. We're at a place where white men should take a look at the way that he treats every minority. Because if you are not a billionaire and you don't have what's in his bank account, it's echoing a little. I don't know what that might be. But if you don't have his bank account and you are not in his social circle, it doesn't matter if you're a white man. You are not him, and he will not see you as anything even remotely like him. It's just wild.
Hey, Kimmy.
What's
Well,
that?
no, I'm not saying what's up to Kenny. She spoke to me. No, and you're right about that because go ahead, Elle, go ahead.
I mean, it's that simple. It's that simple. Like he doesn't know that they exist. He'll never know, and they give blind loyalty. That's it. I land.
He type of dude. He, in my opinion, he don't like women. He just don't like women. I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
I'm glad you could see that. We've been saying
He
it
showed
for
that when he married all three of his wives, even Melania. He cheated on every last one of his wives. Hello.
But you know the one I never hear about no more though. You know one I never hear about no more though. Marla Maples and her daughter with him. I haven't seen his daughter. With Marla Maples' daughter.
Because Marla Maples is American and she ain't stupid like the ones who came from different countries.
Yeah.
That's why.
They're both
The other ones
happily
were
married,
violent.
The thing is, he's afraid of a woman.
Marla was smarter.
You think
She
so,
was
Edward?
American, and plus she was a model.
Okay, you
out
think
there,
you think he is okay?
He,
No.
He knows the power and
He's kind of a
balance.
strong woman.
Yeah, the power
yeah,
and balance of a smart
Marla was
woman.
a strong one. Is a strong woman.
Yeah, he's scared. He's afraid of a strong woman. Trump has no respect for women, y'all.
Have you ever heard what his mother had?
From who?
Have you ever heard what his mother said about him?
Yeah, go ahead and tell us, Monique, because I know the story, but go ahead.
His mother sat up, she was giving an interview, and she said, God forbid if he ever goes into politics. And then she alluded to the fact that he was also very not bright. And she had nothing nice to say about her own son. And you can imagine why he has image problems. Is because he has mommy issues. And that's exactly what it is. He don't respect no women because he didn't get respected by his mother.
And
that's
his daddy,
what
he
that
didn't
is
have
a lot of stuff with that.
he didn't have a man that loved him in his life either, which says a lot
And he
too.
had daddy issues too. Exactly.
He was the second choice. He was the second choice. He was not supposed to hold this position that he did in the family. It was supposed to be the older one, but the older one
Fred.
Ended up having some mental issues.
Fred.
The older one went
that's
into the
what
military.
Yeah.
That's why. The other one went into the military, and then when he came out, he had PTSD, and he ended up drinking himself to death.
Real bad.
Oh, damn.
You know who's really
Oh, damn.
who's really admirable and very cool? Mary, like, is a big mouth, and she calls him out publicly all the time.
Yes. Yes,
It's
yes,
so
she does.
lovely to see.
What up, Adam? Yes,
And
yes,
then
she
Finally,
does.
her brother came out to do that now too, and he even told the story that he has he has a disabled child, and he said his own uncle came up to him and said, "Why wouldn't you just let him like unalive?" And then his nephew said, "Because he's my son and I love him. Like, no, I would not unalive my child."
Well, you know, he cut off
What
Mary.
are you
He cut her off
talking
the
about?
insurance, right? He took away her insurance.
Oh yeah, that's why she opened her mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, after she started talking, she didn't care, and she wrote 2 books about him.
And
too.
a podcast be popping. What's up, Adam? How you doing, Adam?
What's going on, Maddie?
On as much. We just talking about how Trump is like, I believe he don't like women because he's very disrespectful to women. I don't care what color woman he is. Trump does not respect women at all. At
all
all.
the women in here are sitting going, well, yeah, we've been telling you for years.
Yeah. But I think that
not too much. He's afraid of them.
You think so?
Yeah.
He's not, paid him. He's just afraid.
As long as we are like, he likes to have foreign women, like anybody that is in his mind, not built the same as him, he is in control of. But if he had a white American woman telling him what's up, he'd lose his mind. He would cower like a baby. And it's unfortunate, but that's who he is. It's exactly who he is.
I will say this: he's not in control of that wife, and she lets us know. It doesn't matter where they are. She lets us know she can't stand him.
You're right, but you know,
I mean, I crack up every time I see her face.
But she also stays. There's a part of her.
He thinks he controls her.
Let me tell y'all something.
She controls him.
We already know why she stays.
I'm tell y'all something. Do this make sense to y'all? Y'all can tell the character. Let me tell you something. You can tell the character of a man by the smile on his woman or his wife's face when you're around him. Because that woman's smiling,
And how
that means that man is making us
how much
happy.
Melania can't stand him because she always frowning.
That's
Melania
right.
never smile. That chick always look like she smells something on the tip of her nose that stank. All the time.
She always smells something stink. She next to Trump.
That part. Yep. Especially when she's next to Trump, it's the worst. It's the worst look on her face.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Maddie, here's my worst stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you sold me up before. Yeah. That's about what, $400?
Think about the inadequacy he feels standing with Melania and Gavin Newsom in the same space.
And she felt
it's got to hurt his ego quite a bit.
That picture that they showed with Melania with
kissing him.
Newsom's hand on Newsom's arm, that was hilarious.
That day when she got off the airplane looking like the Hamburglar with the hat on, that big old round, looked like the hamburger from McDonald's. Boy, I fell out laughing, boy.
If y'all notice something, his youngest son looked right through him.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, so which one of y'all ran out to see Melania when it came out?
Yeah, they couldn't pay me $5,000.
It was
there was
not that pole dancer.
There was a black guy who actually went to the theater because they gave him a ticket and they gave him free popcorn and drink, like he could fill it up while he was there. He said that he went and he said, "Oh my gosh, you guys!" He said that movie was the worst thing. It was almost 3 hours long. He said all it did was show her putting on hats and trying on hats and different things. And he said that when they were talking about this, when they got to the part where it was about to talk about the C-19, he said, "Okay, hopefully this will be good." Like he didn't stay in there the whole time. Of course, he kept getting up to leave to go go to the bathroom or go fill up his cup.
One dude said, "Yeah, she did on TikTok
popcorn," but
you see one dude on TikTok say he going to see Melania.
On TikTok.
Oh, this dude said he going to see Melania move. Black dude. He pulled up. He parked his car, turned the lights on.
Trash bin.
He's sitting straight in front of a goddamn trash can.
Yeah, I saw that. That was so good. I downloaded that. I have it.
I missed that. I missed that one.
Yeah, this is the first time I heard of that movie.
Maddie.
Yeah.
Maddie.
I wasn't gonna go see that crap. I was like, who's gonna pay money to go see a nude model who can't even speak English, who ain't even supposed to be in our country in the first place? Like, please.
If you guys allow me to, I actually came in the first time Maddie brought me up. I was just listening, and he brought me up, so I must do this because it's a must. I wanted to pray for you guys, if you allow me to.
Don't bother me. I do a whole lot of prayers.
I don't mind you praying. I don't mind you praying for me. You can pray for me if you want to. I don't mind that. I can use prayer.
Let's go ahead and bow our heads. I'm going to pray to Grandfather. Grandfather is the creator, and I want you to understand who I'm praying for, too, and for our strength that we ask him to give us. That's where people didn't understand us. They never asked us. Creator is God. That's who he is. He created everything for us. And then they misconstrue it and say we're in educational purposes, that they say we're savages. We're out there hurting people and blood. That's not the truth.
Black Bear. Black Bear.
Truth. Yeah.
Black Bear. A lot of people are not going to want to listen to this. I'm just being real. We have 41 people, 42 people in the chat. But if you're going to pray, just pray and keep it brief, please. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. I understand. I just wanted to make sure people understand.
Oh, yeah. Not everybody's religious up here, and some people don't pray to God or whatever. So I'm just saying, I don't mind you praying. Maddie said he doesn't mind, but just you have to keep it brief because we have these people in here.
I understand.
Thank you. Go ahead.
You got it. Oh, Grandfather, thank you for everything you have allowed us to be here today, and one more sunrise you gave us. I pray for my friends and everybody that's hurting and going through things, or even the people that are sick. I pray blessings on them, Grandfather, just like you prayed for us and took care of us on these lands. And these people came with bad intentions for all of us here, of our skin color, that offends them. I ask you, Grandfather, to bless all my friends, bless their walks, and bless their ways, so they can understand and we can unite together for one thing, to change this crazy world we live in. We didn't create these laws, they did. And they hurt us with those laws. I just ask that we could put everything aside, stand up as warriors that we are, and let it be known it's our turn. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
I'm gonna be y'all. Well, I'm gonna make this a short one today because I got things to do today. Y'all, I'm gonna make this a short one though. But we'll be back tomorrow, y'all, because I have to go take care of some things. So I wouldn't get
Maddie, Maddie, if you'd like on the back end, you can connect Black Bear and I. However it works out.
Well, send a friend request. Send me a friend request.
Just follow him.
Hey, L, which one of y'all gonna do a live? Which one of y'all gonna do a live? Who going on live right now? Who gonna do a live?
I can do it. I need like maybe about 15, 20 minutes, but I can do it and have everyone over.
Even if I want to do it, yeah, because I gotta get out of here. I gotta take us business.
That's fine. No, that's fine. But I'm gonna send you the link to my Discord so we can link up on there too. And everyone else is also invited. So just share it out. But yeah,
thanks,
that's fine.
Ew. Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. You know, I love being around. You guys are just always a gift. So thank you.
Y'all better take it easy.
Okay, talk to you. See you later, Matt.
All right.
See you soon. Bye.
70 years with that.
I think it's disgusting. I think it's
Oh shit! I gotta put that damn thing on. Shit.